Alright, with the Tyson Chicken Factory behind me. Can't get a great view of the sign, I tried. But I told you I had a great story. This is actually, besides being entertaining and funny, this guy said this is how you win off this player. So there was a reg in the 1 seat, a terrible guy, you could tell he's terrible, I never played with him, in the 7, we're 8-handed. So the reg, I'll just tell you the cards they have because it's going to come up anyway. The reg has queens. The other guy has 6-5. There's a bet pre-flop, you know, a raise pre-flop. The flop is 10-6-4. The reg bets the flop with his queens on 10-6-4. And while the other guy is thinking, he says, I'll show you a card if you show me a card. The guy agrees to it. The reg shows a queen. That's all he could show. He has 2 queens. The other guy shows a 6. I think the bet on the flop was 100. The turn comes out, it's an 8. So now the other guy has a gut shot in addition to his second pair. The reg, before he bets, says, I'll show you both if you show me both. The guy agrees to that. So the reg shows pocket queens, the other guy shows 6-5. So he needs a 5 for 2 pair, a 6 for trips, a 7 for a straight. There was also spades. They both had spades, so the guy with 6-5 couldn't hit a spade. He was kind of unaware of that. He thought a spade helped him. But the guy with queens bets 250 into a pot of about 250. The guy with 6-5 calls. The river's a brick, queens hold, and the reg with queens checks. And he says, now you could bluff at it. That would have been epic if the guy bluffed at it. He didn't. He never really did anything. The dealer said, are we done, at one point, after the guy just kind of stared at the board for a very long time. So the reg got 350 off of him once at least one or both of the cards were shown in each hand. He says to me, because I was in the 2 seat, he says to me after that, have you ever played with this guy? And I said, no, I've never seen him before. And he goes, I have. That's how you win off of him. You show cards. He likes it when you show cards, and he'll call huge bets like that. So that's amazing, that strategy, that it works, that this guy remembered it, did it, and that the other guy, of course, just with no context at all, saw how beat he was and called 250 on the turn with a pair and a gutter. There are people in Vegas who don't call 250 with the second nuts. This guy put in 250 without thinking for that long with a pair and a gut shot. So those are some of the things that happen here in Council Bluffs. Great games. If I could put a summary, I'm doing this on the fly, I'll put a summary up of my hours and my money, because 7 days have just ended. I got in on a Thursday, didn't play many hours the first Thursday because most of Thursday was driving here, but my Thursday poker just ended, and so that's 7 full days. So the first day, I think I made like $80 in 3 hours. At the end of this trip, that will be included, but for right now, because 1 week of full days is done, I will put on the screen, let me get my head to the side so I have some room to put the stats up. I will put my hours and my money for 7 days. I think only one day I didn't play 10 hours. I think it was just yesterday. Things weren't going that great and the room was a little quieter than normal. I think I only played 6. But anyway, 7 full days down. I'm here for about 6 weeks, although on the 12th, 13th, and 14th, I am not playing. So 9 full days, my 3 days off, and then 30 full days of poker. And this is week 1 so far. What's up on the screen?